Um, I need to do this video today. I have been sort of quite out of this video channel, YouTube channel, because I have been, first of all, I'm really very busy, which is fantastic because I'm really happy about my work. It was a great idea moving here to northern France, close to Luxembourg. I love my house, it's just amazing, I feel good. I'm meeting a lot of people in person here in my place, coming to do individual sessions. The workshops with the young people are doing fine, and the others, I mean, everything is going well. I'm following over 40 people, yeah? With as much as individual sessions and everything. And so I'm in a moment of strength. Perhaps this is why I wasn't really making new videos, not only because of the lack of time, but there were other reasons. First of all, there was another reason. Perhaps I didn't need, because I was in a moment of strength, I didn't really need to do these videos, but I was in constant relationship to the world. So this YouTube channel started at the beginning of the pandemic, during the first lockdown, so it was really important for me to connect daily with the world through the YouTube channel. But, so I stopped sort of during the move to France, so it was so complicated and so on that I didn't have time, but I also stopped because I didn't say something that I was afraid to say. But now I have to say it, and I want to say it, and now is the moment to say it, because on Wednesday I'm going to get my first dose of the Pfizer vaccine. My first dose. I have resisted until now. Yes, I am one of those people. Yes, I was no-vax. And yeah, I'm in the middle now. But I'm trying to accept it, yeah? But I was afraid to say that when I was really totally no-vax. Because, you know, I mean, for my whole life, I have been taking no allopathic medicine at all. I've been always taking or homeopathy or herbal treatments, but never ever taking allopathic medicine, like not going to the doctor. I've never. And also I had some allergies. So the thing is that, and then I've been like macrobiotic vegetarian. My mother was had a herb shop, so I've been my whole life like, you know, trusting nature, trusting my body, taking care of my immune system naturally, taking care of my immune system by expressing my emotions, by trying to evolve, going through psychotherapy, by choosing challenges and recovering from stuff, from depression, recovering from everything, going through challenges, looking for new challenges. So all this strengthens, the challenges strengthen you, so they strengthen as well the immune system. So I've always been using this philosophy, like being close to nature and trusting the body, a healthy body, to deal with any illness, and accept everything on the way, And I didn't vaccine my kids when they were little, because we were using the same philosophy. I breastfed them for 2 years, so what I was trying is to give them this natural health, okay? So my whole life has been through this, and I have always had control over my health, full control over my health. Even though I smoke like 5 cigarettes a day, but I decide to do it, so having full control on how to face health and life with my body and take care of my whole health, not only the physical, but the emotional, the mental, and the spiritual, the challenge is perfect, because the challenge stimulates you from all perspectives. mental, the spiritual, the emotional, and the physical. So it's like, so this has been my philosophy. And at the beginning of the pandemic, one of my videos were how to take care of the immune system. If you can listen to them, you know, March, April 2020. So, and but at a certain point, when everything started, when the no-vax movement started to grow, and the criticism towards the people, the no-vax movement, partly because a big part of these people were far right, which is completely different. I identify much more with far left because I believe that on the rights of everyone, like equally, you know, equal rights for everyone. So. So I didn't identify with them, but at the same time, there were all the people who were, like, I know a lot of people who are, like, people who have always eaten organic, who have always, like, used natural medicine, and, you know, that, like, they didn't want to get the vaccine. And I know several of my older doctors, like previous doctors, homeopathic doctors, who are totally against it. So, but at that time, I was afraid to be judged, and I was afraid that people wouldn't join my workshops. I was afraid to get into a conflict that I didn't want, you know, that kind of conflict, because I have a mission. I have a mission to accomplish, regardless of the vaccine, you know. So I was resisting, I wasn't taking the vaccine, but I was, like, doing my mission and doing my best to do my mission. But right now, with the 2G, it means that I cannot do my mission if I don't get the vaccine. Also, my loved ones, so my little daughter took the vaccine right away. The second one, she had her first dose, her first ever vaccine last week, because I didn't vaccine her, yeah? So if my loved ones are doing it, and if all the people I'm working with, or almost everybody, is getting it, I'm going to go with it, because I need to fulfill my mission. But also, it's right, like, I have been, like, I didn't want to talk about it because I was like, crazy about being no-vaxxed, yeah? And I was, with my, this craziness, I don't know how do you say that, I was like really like tough with it, you know, and totally convinced, you know, enraged with it, you know, that I knew that I was going to get loads of criticism, and I didn't want to get into that conflict, you know. But being no-vax today, for me, means that my old idea, not old, because this is an idea, the idea that the world is hostile has always been like this influence, that's this strong influence, that I've been battling with this idea. I mean, I created the specs, and I do these workshops to prove that not all the world is hostile, and that there are fantastic people, you know. It's like something I do for myself, you know. To connect with people, you know, not to isolate myself, because the idea the world is hostile makes you isolate, and I don't want to isolate. So that's why I'm getting the vaccine. But also I'm getting the vaccine because now it's the moment to evolve. Now it's not the moment to go crazy about this, and it's the moment to evolve and to go with the people, with most people, because most people are vaccinated. And that means that this democratically, I will be with the majority, yeah, because this is what the majority has decided. So I have to accept, if I think about democracy, that I have to do it. But also, I mean, there are many signs. It's good for me not to think all the time that the world is hostile. It's good for me not to be crazy about the thing about the vaccine, thinking about, the politics, the big pharma and so on. It's good for me to trust. So I'm trying to prepare myself, not only with homeopathy and herbal treatments but I'm always also preparing myself emotionally, and this is why I'm sharing this with you, because this is the moment in which I'm not so crazy about the Novavax, and I'm shifting to getting the vaccine. I wouldn't yet say pro-vax, but I'm going to do it, you know, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to, and this is why I do this video, because first of all, I think it's more interesting, this moment of shifting towards something else to share with you, and I think that it's necessary for me to prepare, because these videos strengthen me and prepare me, and because they allow me, by sharing my emotions and my fears, because I'm afraid, by sharing my emotions and my fears, I get stronger, and also I'm giving something to you all, to all those who want to listen to me, about my fears. I'm afraid of dying. I'm afraid of dying. Because it's something that I don't decided, you know, I didn't decide, you know, to get the vaccine. I have another philosophy. I'm afraid that my body rejects it, you know, and I have huge side effects, you know. I'm afraid of the side effects, you know, I'm afraid. And I'm afraid of the you know, n number of doses that we're going to have to get, you know. I'm afraid that this will, you know, ruin my health, you know. I will be 60 in several months, you know. I'm not, you know, and I'm in really good health, you know, and I don't want to spoil that health, you know. So I'm afraid, and this is why I need to share these fears with you, because I'm going to get the vaccine nevertheless. So yeah, that's it, and yeah, this is it. So criticize me if you want, whatever, yeah? Okay.